Hey guys, it's Danny, and today we're gonna do an update on my vanilla orchid that I received from one of my kind viewers. I received 3 cuttings at the time. They were kind of small. Anyway, if you missed that video, you can check out the info card here or the description below if you want to see how they looked like and how we potted them. So about 3 months have passed ever since then, and I have to say things are looking really well. So this was the longest cutting, and as you can see, it started to take a little bit of a wild shape here. So what I did was I stabilized it with some raffia tape to this rod, and it started to go upwards. I think the vanilla vine needs some stabilization until the aerial roots start to cling to whatever surface you are choosing for it. And my vanilla did just that. She has quite a few roots going inside the rod that I will try to show you in a second. Here we go. This is one of the roots going in here, and it actually extends. And a bit lower, you can see another root grabbing onto that rod, and she really likes it. Now, how I water it is actually from the top. I water the rod because I want to maintain the aerial roots hydrated as well. This is why I have a bit of water on the orchid. Surprisingly enough, she really doesn't mind water on her leaves. And in any way, my environment is very ventilated and very warm still at the moment. She also receives filtered sunlight from the noon until the afternoon, close to nighttime actually. And she's doing very well like this. And the surprise, if you remember, I had a very small cutting as well. One of them died, but one survived because it did have some roots. And behold, she is growing too. I just noticed this little tiny new growth on the top here, which is starting to develop. So I think this one is saved as well. And that makes me very happy. So overall, the vanilla vine is doing spectacular. I'm not sure what's gonna happen when she runs out of this rod, but as you can see, it's a very tall rod, so I do have a lot of time ahead of me to think what I'm gonna do next. I might actually try to make it grow downwards when it reaches the top, but as I was saying, I think I'm gonna have to spend at least a year until this orchid grows, although the growth pattern seems to be quite fast. You might not say it's a long vine, but considering that she starts from there and then makes a sort of a horizontal growth and then goes up, it's quite a decent length ever since I received it. And I think she's already attaching with her roots to this rod. I'm not sure if the pin is needed anymore, but I'm just gonna leave it there. It's not gonna decompose all that fast. So I'm really happy with the growth. I'm really happy the aerial roots are doing okay. And really honestly, if it ever blooms for me, I am definitely going to try and pollinate the flowers so I get the seed pods. And of course, use it for cooking. It's gonna be quite amazing if that happens, and I'll be sure to make a video for it. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait a lot of time for that. But anyway, this is the vanilla, quite successful experiment. For it, I must say, I would not use inorganic medium. A while back, it did suffer an accident as well, and the rod completely fell out of the pot, and the rod dragged it with it. But I had a chance to look at the roots. They look spectacular. So this medium that contains soil or peat moss, which is advertised for Phalaenopsis or other epiphytic orchids, it's horrible for them, but for terrestrial or semi-terrestrial even, it does really good. I'm fine with it. I don't have any issues. It's very well draining. It's just too suffocating for epiphyte orchids, but other orchids, completely safe to use. So okay, thank you for requesting this update. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll probably make another update when this vanilla reaches the top. So far it's going really well, and she can take ample amounts of light. It's actually beneficial. So before I let you go, please take a moment to rate this video below with a like if you've enjoyed it, and a dislike if not so much. A share would be fabulous. These are things that help my channel grow and keep me going with orchid videos on a daily basis. Speaking of which, you can subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see orchid videos and other plants every single day. And always feel free to leave me comments down below if you have questions or suggestions for videos or updates of orchids you'd like to see. If you ever want to send me a letter, you have an address here and in the description below, and you can also choose an option on the screen if you'd like to watch another orchid video from me or visit my website orchidnature.com. Thank you for joining. I'll see you all next time. Bye!